Hello, today we're going to talk about flowcharts in computer science. A flowchart is a type of diagram. This diagram represents an algorithm or a process in general. The steps in the algorithm or the process are displayed by boxes of different kinds. Those steps are often based on pseudocode, which is used for programming planning. Now I will explain what they are used for. Flowcharts are used for analyzing, designing, documenting, and/or managing a process. An example would be a plan for a program you want to code. An algorithm or a process should be designed before programming it. Flowcharts help visualize a process. This can help to find flaws or exploits in the code. Now we will come to the symbols used in flowcharts. They can be used in different orders and different methods. One very popular method is to organize them in swim lanes, used to divide them into sections like the swim lanes in the pool. Now let's get to it. The most important one is the start and end symbol. The second one I would include is the action or process symbol. This will be followed by the decision symbol. And don't forget the input and output symbol. Also, we could include the connector symbol. Maybe you will find use for the delay symbol. And very popular is the database symbol. These are the symbols you may want to use. Of course, there are more symbols. I got these symbols from a website called SmartDraw, Communicate Visually. Category Flowchart Symbols. Found on www.smartdraw.com/software/flowcharts-symbols.html. Now I want to explain the symbols. The start and end symbol is quite simple. It determines the start or the end of your process or algorithm. You would place this symbol at the very beginning of your planned code. The action or process symbol represents a simple step. This could be go 4 meters or go to the moon, whatever. Or when programming, you could say add 1 user. The decision symbol is popular and often used because you make a decision. There would be a question and you would answer it with different decisions. Lines coming from the symbol represent the different decisions possible. The input and output symbol is simple. It represents the information entering or leaving the system. This could be if the user inputs their username or their password, and this login credentials would access your system or your process. The connector symbol is not as easy. The connector symbol would contain a letter. In your process, you could have a decision symbol, and one decision would be if yes, then A. And then you will place the connector symbol somewhere else, not attached to the rest of the process, with the letter A inside. And from there, the process will go on. This could be used when you access a new swim lane. the delay symbol is simple as well. You could place a pause into it. This could include everything that could cause a delay or that should cause a delay. The database symbol, of course, could be used for indicating that certain data should be collected from the database. For example, decision symbol, if username was given, yes, then connect to database. To resemble the swim lanes and an example for a flowchart, I will use the human resources hiring process flowchart from vc1.smartdraw.com. First, we will draw the swim lane together. Here would be the first one. Second one. And we'll take a third one in as well. I hope this space is enough. So, of course, we will start with the start and end symbol. We would carry on with an arrow. The arrow indicates that we go to the next step. Sorry if I might have forgotten that in the symbols. After the arrow, we will carry on with the action or process symbol. So until now, we started with identifying staff needed, which gives kind of the title and the start. Then we go to the action of defining and writing up the job description. Now I will shorten the example of the human resources hiring process flow chart from the website, and I will carry on with the decision symbol. To be exact, we will ask the question, is it a regular hirement? Sorry, I don't know if it's called hirement or how it's called. Short hire. Because it's a decision symbol, we will carry on with two decisions. One will be the yes, one will be the no. I will start with the no. Regular hire, if no, temp hiring process. Temp would mean that it's stopped for this period of time, or for a certain period of time. So now we will enter the second swim lane, because we need a yes statement, which gives a different flowchart process. So now we're entering the swim lane, and we will carry on with the action post job internally. Internally. Now we will carry on with the decision symbol again. There's a yes and a no option too. Is it a suitable candidate? Sorry, can't pronounce that. Now I will stop copying from human resources partly because I want to carry on with first of all connector symbol, which says that if it's not a suitable candidate, it should carry on with process A. But for now, we say suitable candidate, yes, and we'll take an action box and we will say yes, then save candidate in database, and we'll just put a database symbol to it and list some data. Of course, this data has to do with the database, like the login stuff, and URL and so on. I think now you understand what I mean. And I know blah 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 isn't that a great password, but I tend to use it. And now we shouldn't forget the connector symbol, and we'll put a delay symbol with it. So, and because I don't know how I can use a delay symbol now, just imagine we can put a delay symbol in there now making a delay of 5 minutes, or we could access a new process, and if the process um, says yes, this will be connected to the delay symbol, which means that A will carry on if the yes of other process reaches the delay symbol. But I can't fit this into here now, and it's kind of hard to draw it in here, so we would now connect A to, let's use an N symbol, which would be higher candidate, that, sorry, pronunciation again, and a beautiful arrow again. Yeah. So this would be a flowchart with swim lanes showing the process of a human resource hiring process flowcharts. Remember, I took certain boxes in here from the website I said before. Before I want to end this, I want to say that it is a really useful tool to use flowcharts, because if you have processes when programming, and maybe you work with others, or you want to remember processes before you code them and you have a lot of them, then it's very good to have these flowcharts um, to explain what you want to do, and to look at what maybe doesn't work, or what better options there could be to improve the process by making it simpler. But okay, thanks for watching this video, and see you later. If you didn't find this video on this website, maybe you can visit dis-dpcs.wikispaces.com. This is a website that the computer science course of my school set up to present information that has to do with computer science.